Hey guys, we are here. Is full super blood moon, a full super flower blood moon. So it's absolutely amazing energy out. Matter of fact, I woke up about 4 o'clock this morning and the energy was so amazing. All day long, should have been feeling this energy. In this particular moon phase, because it is a blood moon, it's a total eclipse. The way the stars and everything's lined up, it is a great time for purging, getting rid of old stuff, cleaning up those attachments, cutting those cords. So today I'm going to show you guys exactly what you need to do tonight. If you're in my class, you already know we've talked up to this point. And I'm just demonstrating to you what you guys are going to do when you take your baths tonight. It is essential that you get those baths in tonight. I just had a little surgery on my mouth, and you believe me, I'm cutting cords and attachments tonight. Because even as we go through life, when we cut those cords and attachments, you're going to have to cut them. So once a month, I kind of clean those cords up and cut them because we continue with attachments. We can't help it. But they're less and less and less, and your load is lighter and lighter. So once you finish cutting your attachments, and I tell everybody to start out, it's actually a couple of days. You should have been journaling on up until this point, and you know what you need to be journaling about. And today is the day that the full moon day is the day that you actually take your spiritual bath. So if you haven't purchased already, I do sell this amazing release. And I've given some away. So those of you who have this as a gift, it was gifted this, it's going to look like the dirt. But it's a good thing. It's supposed to look like the dirt because you're working with that root chakra. It is amazing. It has some amazing things in it like cacao, activated charcoal, rose petals, cinnamon, root ginger. It's roots, all roots, getting to that root. All of this is roots. So this is an amazing thing to get. And you can get this online. It is the release. This particular 8 ounces gives you 3 baths. Along with this container, you get a candle and you also get a mirror. Because what I need for you guys to do is when you're sitting in that tub, this is when you're going to have that heart to heart. You're going to get in that mirror with yourself and be true to yourself. You got to be true. This is the moment of embarkment right here. When you really let that stuff out, things are going to come up, things you need to come up, and you're going to release it in the water. This is actually a shaman's tool, one of the things that I do use to remove energy. You don't have this is fine. I want you to take your hand and do it in the same motion as I do the feather. But you're going to go from the crown of your head on the left side, and you're going to swing that stuff. I mean, you got to swing it off like that. You're going to go all the way down to your body. You're going to go on the right side, taking, and the whole time you're going to be, I release you, I release you, I release you. Whatever comes out, release it. Whatever comes up, I release you. In the back, I release you. I release you. All the way. And then at the end, this is while you're in the tub. I'm not demonstrating now, of course, not in a tub. But when you're in the tub, this is what you're doing. You're releasing. The last thing you're going to do is get the soles of your feet and release that as well. One other thing I want to show you guys is because your bath and those of you who do not have this bath, it's really good. You need to get it. But I told you what to use in place of it, which is just a temporary. It's not as potent as this. This right here is a bad mamma jamma. But when you get this right here, for those ones who do have this will stop up your tub. So you need to get a thing like this or a mesh cloth, pour it over in there, tie that baby up, and pop the whole thing in there. Along with that, and I've started my ritual already. I started mine about 2 days ago. I always do it 3 days before the moon, usually, and 3 days after. It just depends on what's happening. And so my candle's already lit. So I will leave my candle until it goes out on its own. So guys, you want to light incense if you have it. You really, really always want to have some incense or something smelling good. Get you a glass of wine. This is your time. It's just you and you alone. So whatever you like, if you smoke, whatever, get that, get in your bath and do your thing. So you light your incense. We've got everything filled. We've got our mirror. I wanted to show you this too, guys. These are just a small collection of my crystals. I'm actually finna sit them out in the full moon, and I did want to do a video on that. I will, but I don't know if it's gonna be today. But most of my stones, and I do have some rocks, are healing that I keep in here. Therefore, some form of healing. So it just depends on what I'm trying to attain. I will take 1 or 2 crystals, and clear crystal quartz amplifies any crystal you put with it. And I may put these 2 in. If I'm looking to connect with my feminine side a little bit more, because sometimes we can be over in our masculine side and we just rough, just rough. If I want to connect with my feminine side, you're going to use a rose crystal quartz, and then to amplify it, I will use the clear crystal quartz. And but those are, you can add stones or whatnot, but don't tonight. Guys, I just want you to do this, and we'll talk about adding stones and everything later. And I'm going to go over here and show you guys as we get ready to run your bath. It's very important. When you get ready to run your bath, you're going to set your intentions the entire time your bath is running. So when you set the water, go ahead and start thinking about the things you want to release, the space you want to be in. Go ahead and let your water get warm like it is. Add in your release bath salts, or add in the other ingredient I told you would need. Go ahead and add that in. You can also add in some Epsom salt. You can also add in some bubble baths. Light you several other candles, but one candle has to be your ritual candle, which is either the red candle or the white candle. Now, let's talk about the candle. When you get ready to light this candle, when you get ready to work this candle, you're going to set your intentions before lighting it. Whenever you light a candle, the reason you bring fire into it and light is the flame is the access for the ancestors to come in and help you. The flame is the access for things to come in and release that. So you want to make sure when you light your candle, you're lighting your candle with intentions on releasing whatever it is you need to release. And take as long as you want in this tub. Take all day, hours, sit, drink, sip, cry. And when you guys start releasing, just understand, when you start flinging and all kind of stuff is about to come up, stuff you never even thought about, but it's going to come up. So if you cry it out. If you get sick at the stomach, it's going to be like nausea. It's going to be like vomiting up. But you're going to feel so much better once it's released off of you, because this is a lot of things we've been holding. And whenever you hold something, emotional fears, anger, abandonment issues, mistrust issues, all of that is held right here in your solar plexus, in your solar chakra, which is your belly as well. That's digestive problem, that's weight gain, that's all type of problems in your belly. Menstrual problems will cause that as well. Menstrual problems, cramps, heavy cramps, most of that's root chakra work. But when you're dealing with anger and mistrust, it's gonna show up in your solar plexus area, which is directly connected to your stomach. Solar plexus is where you get all your energy from. It's directly connected to your gut. So you want to really work those areas, guys. Take this as a serious time. Heal yourself. And we're going to talk about on Thursday. For those who are in my class, I'm excited. Have a great night and enjoy this full moon energy. Bye, guys.